Hey, hey, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Love this game, by the way. Oh, that reminds me. Let's check our quests. Do we get any? Flag bearer, monsters, oh, like the worst things he could. Oh, I mean, with what we are facing, Balloon Buster might not be the worst. Gotta make sure there's stuff ahead of us so that we can fly over, float in their faith. Um, saying. Do y'all doing verses? Oh. Let's get some placements. It's looking good. Back to the game. What were we doing last time that we just he's talked to Lee in City of the Sun. All right. Where were those these are the Thunder Jaws that we. Part of me wants to almost go and do the Frozen Wild stuff. But no, we're gonna continue with what we have right now. Let's activate that since it's closer.
City's locked down on account
I
of
agree.
murder.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Many have died and many more will before us. It's always the ones you least expect.
Metal shards, you say? Those are mine. I'll gladly take those.
Far cry from those days.
Yes?
He doesn't look happy.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy, hey, you're alive. I thought you were dead.
Make way.
Make way. All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Probably.
Ah, not really. A little. So you're alive. This we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We're drinking?
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as
Of course
she
I approve.
pleases.
I wish to bang her.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Drunk.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I mean, that's more than fair.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
Well,
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
we drink, and drink some more. Drink and drink until we're all on the floor.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days. Take a look at Big Brother.
Will Avad hide in his palace to lay siege to the citadel? Blood for blood, vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
So much stuff here.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Let's make sure we're not missing anything.
Let's
Okay.
see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram. Mate. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
What?
Call it a day, girl.
Yes. Got a thingy of the thingy. I don't remember what it's called. Thunderjaw. Just up here.
Looks big and heavy.
Pushing it.
Let's give it a little push.
Ow!
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
I don't recall. I recall no such thing. Map, two-dimensional representation. Okay. I'm on the journal.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
One's journal. All right.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Okay.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It
It's a little Dorito in my
reveals
ear.
the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you. Through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen,
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice?
Looks like I
Look,
not gonna be
I'll
starting
head
work
for
at
Red Ridge
Walmart,
Pass,
so
where Ursa's body was found.
back on the job hunt,
And wait
so
for
that
you
kind of
there.
sucks.
A few minutes
But-
of your focus is all I need.
Guess that means I've got
Don't make
time
me beg.
to
Red Ridge Pass. you said?
stream again.
I'll see what I can do.
So I mean, I there is some, I suppose. Here, let's try to pick these up. This one's got a star above their head. What does that mean? Why do they have just treasure boxes? The hell are these boxes? Buy one. See what it is. Okay, I guess that was is what it is, I guess.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
Find better wares. I've got all the best goods here.
Yeah, I wish I was getting ready for work. I really do.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with their
Kind of
second
sucks to
sight.
like wait 2 weeks
If
for
only
my
you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
whatever you want to call it, background check.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
To be told
It was brazen and professional.
nothing. I'm not getting it.
They took only the sword,
guess.
my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off
There,
my steward.
the shadow off your
Otherwise,
what now?
it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face. If
Yeah, my wife and I are back to frantically applying for jobs.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen.
I can't even look
all I
at the
want is the
portal that I
sword
was
back.
supposed to do my background check on.
And my
So
family,
like,
for that matter, has seen enough strife
part of me feels
already.
like I may have screwed up,
If
and I
can
have
get it
no
back,
idea.
all is forgiven. No
How.
retribution necessary.
Last light. Gotta stay sharp.
There's a. Let's go to this vendor too. I want this. A boar skin, rabbit skin, and fox skin. Well, darn. So braid for the.
Good to see you.
Perhaps
All right. What did you want to discuss?
you're an outlander, which is good, but a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous!
See,
Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
I don't have any of them. I have these maps though, so.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. What do my tired eyes see? A hunter, surely. Come, talk to me a moment.
I'll get to them.
Every storm, you'll find an Oseram. Trouble.
Ew. The one I talked to before. Okay, go to the boxes. The city's navigation's weird. Ah, this is that place. Oh. Okay.
I believe I've earned a drink or two.
All right, so like, am I just not able to get to them? Like, where's my path?
Yes, you look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
This is the way I went before, and it's just blocked. Still blocked. Be this way. This is promising. Yay! I finally got up here. Oh, we collected that.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand.
You mark any weapon or
Glint Hawks perched there.
That's your job, and then it will show
drawn
you
to the
where.
spires shining.
Really?
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask
Well,
for is your charity
crap.
and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Carja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the sacrifice, but you still want it to be one?
Conversation
I
first.
spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
Alright.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Did you?
You're looking well.
Let's go back here. I want to try to talk to these guys. Did you have a recommended time for when I should go do the Frozen Wild stuff? Stuff. Eerie. Aryan skin. Warbeast scrolls. Just want to make sure. I don't have any upgrades for spells, do I? I do have upgrades for spells. Let's grab some Eerie, see if we can get some skins. Get any skins. Go for the skin one next. Need me to put heal, so should work. I was just curious because, like, I've read that it's like it's got different like dialogue and stuff based around when you do it in Now, I guess not that it matters too much, but all right, so create job. I can do that for this as well. Okay, are these all going to be quests then that I have? All right. All right, so okay. So I can do that. All right. Try to see these other merchants too. Okay, what is the point of these? Guess we'll find out if I need them later.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Carja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief.
Well, I mean,
He left the
part of me
figures
wanted to
painted
do it because I know
stones in
you get an
places
upgrade
that
for your
reminded him of
staff,
his
and you're
homeland.
able to start putting mods on your
Later,
staff and stuff,
his
and
tribe
like
declared
just
him
like
innocent. Now they see him as a kind of
I love that.
wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
So we got.
You ready? Let's trade then.
I mean, we got this one.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. Excuse me, Outlander?
I've just been selling gratifications.
I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
You just flat out sell this shit. All right. All right.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These
I feel like he
gleaming
really
beauties are very much in
emphasized the
demand
N.
among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theradine is sweeter still.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
Let's see.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Got one.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Could you spare...
Right, Quest.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time. I'm afraid most of them already.
As far as I know, I've not
I've
dropped.
overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What was the edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless
Well, that's
of
good.
tribe.
That makes this a lot
Ursa,
easier for me.
Captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But
So you're a
all the
Karja.
changes in Meridian have been good to me.
Some questions, I guess.
Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
All right.
Enough of work. Family. I'm not going home. No. Don't want to face my father.
Reckon a red maw. Oh my God, they've got a they just have a thunder thingy here like it's a goddamn T-Rex. From Jurassic Park.
An old man caught me sipping a brew at work. Yelled so loud I'm still deaf in one ear.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Go down. Nani.
You're Talana? Assis said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes the Sunhawk.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Sleep like a rock every night.
Do I have Stalker Override? I don't. All right. Let's do this since we're in here. Crime scene to investigate.
The longer we stay here.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
All right.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. Drops of blood leading away.
Blood. Oh, Ed.
More blood. I'm still.
This is
on
here
trail.
before? Does it notice?
Still more blood. The thief got cut. Trail ends here. But someone must have seen the
Boss
thief.
said he lost another caravan of machines last week. Docked my wages. Again.
Yes.
Why you want to talk to me?
May the sun light your way.
That's not a person.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Oh dear.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
I don't 100% agree with that, but sure.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing.
Have you?
Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Merchant stall with no merchants in it? Hmm.
Mercy of the machines now. My mother told me to steer clear of them.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
For the watermill? I'm just getting thrown all over the place here.
Always stay bright, always stay alert.
Wait, what did that last one need? Oh, I thought I had everything but like the top thing. All right. Place is pretty.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
Yay, saved. Where are we on the map? Oh my god, there are people. There are more quests to pick up.
We should kill his brother Ethan and let him kill his father and be done. My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of Watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
All right. Make sure we pick up this quest as well, so we don't forget about it. Then we pick up the quest, we'll do the Raiders battle, I promise.
Metalbot here, good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the Mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in.
Do you?
As I was saying, No better offer for snap-maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market
Is there?
for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap-maw lens. It's good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's
So
baked
this
your
is us as
head
an
if
old
you
married
think we'll
couple here.
shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Carja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
I have the parts, so like.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to...
What?
I have a long leg lens to sell.
Huntress, you haven't just brought me metal. You've brought me joy. If I could pay you twice over.
Start buying solid parts instead of baubles, and you could afford to.
Oh, think beyond your purse, man. There's use in these if you've eyes to see and a heart to feel.
What about a belly to feed, huh?
You've got a surplus you can dig into. Chased by a long leg as a child.
Would you like to buy something
What?
today?
No.
Some sad episode
All right.
would explain why you recoil from perfect.
Back to what we're going. What is the thief thing? Oh wait, no. We got a Raiders battle. Let's do that first. That necromancer mighty powerful. Big bearer time. Back to the game.
Shopping when you're in the thick of it. Check out these wares. Cost you a shard.
This way. Alright, here we go. After the thief.
Last time I saw it born.
This is just a big old just area that's completely fine. Nice. Crabs will be healing.
Need them soon enough.
Just grab everything, it's cool.
I'll tuck that away.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. but only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the Branded Shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
All right.
You don't want to know what they...
All right. Ran away. The rabbit.
These will keep.
Save here.
Might need that. This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
Let's try to see if I can find the metal flower.
Scrabbling a bit.
Like a deliberate place I'm supposed to climb? Somewhere's got to be meant for climbing. Oh, is it just a hill here? Am I just dumb? I didn't see this before.
Red light means trouble. That must be the spire.
It's good to be free of the city.
This somewhere I can get your shit. There we go. Ah. Oh, here's the metal flower.
Patterns on this flower are so strange.
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Carja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
Alright, alright. There are... I don't think there's a rip spot. Lake Shrine next.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Okay.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
Oh. gonna do some damage to each other. Just keep hitting each other. That's good. I'll pick up the scraps. Oh, God. Nice. Alright, we killed the Snap Maws after we made them fight each other, which was quite hilarious.
That was refreshing.
And easy.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand.
Yes, machines return as
waking dreams.
soon as you
In the pool, I'll find
let
the
your
bracelet
guard
of
down.
seeds
I don't
she
know.
dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
All right. Where's the last one? pause. Kill each other! Fight, fight, fight! Just go at each other's throats. Watching them fight each other is funny.
Well, they're still surprised.
Fight each other. Hit him. Hehehe.
Now they're hunting me.
Some scrappers. Ah. I don't keep mods. Mods. Keep green mods. Oh, you can stand on those? Let me collect this shit and then... Oh.
These aren't cheap.
Some thread. Alright, alright. Do a raiders battle. Ooh, that Buster's gonna hit a big group. Gotta hit a big enough group. Ah. These ghostly sellswords are tough, man. What level are these? 5 or... Keep playing. We can lose again after we get this chest. Game. Travel here.
Hope you're well.
That way. Saved for the sake of it.
Vod still hasn't put an end to the rebellion. Perhaps he's afraid.
Shrine of Kings.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Naman told me about.
Have a look. It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's out.
Is this the dude?
That dried up old.
He looks exactly like the other dude.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now.
How would you make him look so similar?
But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Oseram slaves.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone.
I do not wish to. I have
If you
things to
wanna be
do.
alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a Sun King,
What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Carja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Hooray!
Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. They work.
Here's what I don't get about the Sundial. All these fancy decorations everywhere. Downright embarrassing.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Carja do.
Good to see you.
All right. So it is fast travel. Alright, let's get to the... however it takes me. I guess around.
Tell you what, the sound of a hammer on steel.
We're at the top here. Where do I go? The way up. No, there is. I've done it. I've done it before. There we go. Up.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Where do we go for this one? There's another thing, too. Travel this way regardless. Get this along the way, so let's just...
Water's really pushing back at me.
Stuff right here.
Saving these for the trail. About to get loud.
Let's get her!
Got ya. Heads.
Looks like we're introduced.
All right.
Here we go again.
It shook that off entirely. All right. Maybe. Oh, shit. Pick up our stuff from our
Good find.
battle over here.
Oh, mine now.
So much stuff. Alrighty.
Keep that for later. Good. I can use this. It's Aaron. And he's in trouble.
1 second. I'll get it. No worries.
That hurt.
You're going
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help. Come on over here.
In a
have
second.
word.
Let me help you. Helped you, now I got spoils.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Formal invitation. I don't
useful.
know.
What, you
No.
don't feel like talking?
I don't know.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. And maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Carja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Carja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Carja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
Alright, well, we got a Raiders battle coming up, and I don't want to start this quest, so my plan is we will start this tomorrow. I think I'm going to just try for a really long stream tomorrow, just as a way to de-stress. But that is going to be it for this tonight. I know, after I take care of some occasions. Do this and we're going to call it a night. All right, let's go. Minimal damage. All right. They're level 10. Why are they so much higher level? The last ones were 5. Ooh. Bizarre rogue skin. Neat. See that later. All right, let's start our next one. Second flag bearer for that. But ooh. Handle battle plans. We also got a bunch of onigiri. Well, I mean, let's turn them in. Let's try to get some more skins. Didn't get any of the skins, but it's fine. All right, we got a unit to upgrade. Yes, Paladin. Ooh, more onigiri. Enough for 3 more. Let's do it. Ah, darn. Well, we got another upgrade. Who upgraded this time? Ooh. Saint. Saint upgrade. Awesome. All right. Feel free to join on in. And I will see you all next time. Take